Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for dropping in. If you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. We're going to do a quick flip through of my first Halloween journal. Y'all, I really had a lot of fun with this one. Y'all might have seen the short that I put out. I put out a few shorts. I'm trying to do that, number one, because I love making the shorts. They're like my obsession. I freaking love them. And number two, I mean, it's just a part of the process, I guess. But I like to make the shorts when I'm making the little tags and stuff that go along with the journal to kind of take you with me on the journey of making the journal. Anyway, I did make a charm for this. A little tassel charm for this journal. It is detachable. Thank you to my friend Danyelle at Butterbun Brookery for showing me how to do this kind of little tassel. So it's just basically two key rings put together, so you can remove this, okay? I've included a little hotel key thing and this thing and I'll go. That's all the technical terms for it. And then some little dice and Halloween jack-o'-lanterns and all the textural type ribbons and trims and little seed bead ball here or seed bead, little purple dye, little purple pumpkin. And I want a special shout out. This is a special shout out. This pumpkin right here came from my friend Karla Frizzle. Now, don't tell her we're friends because I don't think she realizes she has a stalker. But anyway, she sent this to me in the very first Happy Mail that she ever sent me. And because I straight up copied Karla when making my version of this book, this is really dedicated to her. So if for some reason you are not following Karla and you are following me, stop this video immediately. Go hit the like and subscribe button on Karla's channel. You will not be sorry. Talent does not even begin to describe what she brings to the junk journal community. Truly, truly, truly. But she did. She did this book last year and got a lot of fabulous ideas from her and a lot of ideas that I really did, no joke, all jokes aside, I did copy from Karla. So anyway, you'll see that I stitched around the book cover. I just liked it. I don't know, it just was just an added element. Okay. Then a lot of the same paper pack that I used, I should have been prepared. Let me tell you, these are Echo Park paper pads. One of them that I can seem to get my hands on real quick like a bunny is Halloween Magic. The other one is very similar. Again, it's an Echo Park. The other is I Love Halloween. So I Love Halloween and Halloween Magic were the two Echo Park products that I use, stickers and paper. So you'll see a lot. Now this is not a piece of the actual paper, but anyway, a lot of fabric elements in here. I wanted a lot of texture in this book because I relate different textures to fun. So, and it is a fun book. This is just a fun book. The entire book is here. It's 2 signatures. It is a little golden book. We saw this in a short. I did that as a short. The book is in order. I was able to keep the book in order. And then these little paper clips I made. Again, my friend Karla Frizzle, I first saw her do it with these exact stickers too. Stickers from the Dollar Tree. Did a short on those. This image is from a paperback book. I'll show you the cover because I actually used the cover in this book. But I'll show you the cover. It's an older paperback book and it is adorable. If I ever see another copy, I'm getting it. Love this book. This was another short that I did. And then I just did the little sticker elements because this little boy is trying to kiss her. I did the little Frankenstein folks here. Loved this torn pocket. They're going to pick their little pumpkins out. That's out of the storybook. And then I just picked up these these are vintage flash type cards, and they were perfect for this. So I found Dandy Candy, and I said, that's going to be perfect for the Halloween junk journal. This is, of course, a belly band. Used one of the tall flash cards. And then these little wooden stickers, they are actually stickers. They came from the Dollar Tree. And then you'll see that I used sticker elements from the Echo Park paper line here. I left this blank. I know a lot of folks like that creative process of writing on the white paper with the black paper with a white pen, so I just went ahead and left that blank for you. Again, from that paperback book that I found, and just it just is really a cool book. I'm telling you. Wait till I'm gonna make sure that I write down a be on the lookout, because I have a little be on the lookout list for myself. I want that paperback book. I have these index cards, and because they were orange and green, I just added little sticker elements. This is actually, let me tell you where this comes from. This came from the Dollar Tree. It was a cupcake liner, and they sell them every year. I just cut it down to fit here. So keep that in mind when you're looking at the baking section too. Any of you new junk journalers, right? This is a floating pocket. See, I pulled it out of a child's dictionary. H, did my little sticker element here. And then this is from that same book. And just put a little pumpkin die cut in there. And then another floating pocket. Here's your little scrappy paper clip. Little paper elements here. And then, sorry, let me show you. This is a die cut. This die cut and this die cut actually came from Michael's a couple years back. They were clearancing them out. And then I just had these. And then this is from 1979. And I pulled, Halloween was on the 31st that year. I just thought it was a neat little, just a little vintage type feature that you could use. Little Dick and Jane. Here's the other side of that bag. And then these are some printables. However, I printed these when I, more than 2 years ago. That's how long I've had them. I can't remember where I got them, or I would give that person credit. So forgive me if you did those printables. I have no idea where I got them. Echo Park paper pad. This doily right here, this is half of a doily. Again, this was from the baking section at Walmart. It was a Halloween specific Wilton cakes or whatever they are. It was a pack of them on clearance. Yep. And I just picked them up for junk journaling and have saved them ever since. This little image right here is the front of a Dollar Tree card. I pick up this card every year. I love this card. I'm obsessed with the Halloween cards at Dollar Tree. Just a little altered flash card. This was a game. I found this thrifting, this little bingo game. Put it in my Halloween stash. This actually was from the teachers section at Hobby Lobby this year. So I love the coloring in it, and I said this is a perfect place to use that. So use that. This, just a little card that I made, and I went ahead and put some coffee dyed paper on the back for journaling space. It's, again, this is like a felt type trim, just textures, just even the thread textures in here. This, the Dollar Tree cards that I get, I save all the orange envelopes. This is not from an Ideals magazine. Is it from an Ideals? I don't think it's from an Ideals. I don't remember where it came from, but it's a vintage. It is oh, it's a Childcraft. That's where it's from. It's a vintage Childcraft magazine. Loved this image. And I backed it with some vintage graph paper. Then I left this as a little tuck, and this is the other side of this story. So, and that is too, that's the title of the story. Echo Park sticker. Did an altered paper clip here so I could put her, she's a Gaio Fujikawa image there. This little, it's a over the page tuck, but it is glued down on this side and this side up here. So you can't pull it off. But I actually got this idea, again, from my friend Danyelle at Butterbun Bookery. Thank you, Danyelle. She's very talented. So truly, Danyelle, thank you for that. And then, again, left the back of this card blank so that if you had the white pen, you could write on that. Here is the name of that book. Yeah, it's Halloween. I love this. I'm telling you, be on the lookout. I want another copy of that book. Second signature starts here. But again, the book is in order. Did a long tag here and a short tag here. This is from an Ideals magazine. This is a Richard Scarry book. This we did as a short. We sure did. We did that as a short, and I covered the back with coffee dyed paper. And then a little altered paper clip. Left this blank. Here's your book page. And then this notebook paper, just added a little element here. And this element here is from, I can't remember, but it's orange with little spider webs on it. I wanted to say it was the Echo Park paper line, but I don't think it is. I don't remember what it's from, actually. This is the front of a Dollar Tree greeting card, Halloween card. And this is part of that paper bag book, but I want you to remember this one, Bobbing for Apples, okay? So the story's about bobbing for apples, and I just added a little element here. Okay, so you've got that. Left you some room. You have some room to do. This is just a piece of the actual Echo Park paper that was used. Didn't embellish any of this. Wanted to give you an opportunity to do that from a Dick and Jane book. These are the vintage game pieces that go with that bingo game that you saw earlier, okay? Then I got this in Happy Mail, but the intended purpose, there is a monkey image on the back of this. And when I saw this cat image, I knew I had to use it for this book. So I thank you for sending this in Happy Mail, but I just wanted to, I really did. I love the cat image is perfect. I knew I was going to use it. It just worked out perfectly. This is a vintage bridge score sheet. So I wanted to give you that. Now this signature, and both signatures have the little buttons. I didn't show that earlier in the other signature, but both signatures have the little buttons for the dangle, for the charm, for the signature tie. Sorry. You'll see here, I actually used transparency sheets. These are, I have a box that I found in thrift and whatever, and I use transparency sheets. Now they are glued in, and I say glued, they're actually double-sided tape. My comfort level wasn't quite there with whether they would stay or not. So you see this rickrack here because I actually took and stitched along a couple of the edges here just because I just wanted to make sure that they would stay. But I lined them with purple rickrack. I just love the visual of this page, and I didn't want to cover it up. So that's how I did that. Little Echo Park sticker element there, front of a Dollar Tree greeting card. Now this, the reason I said all of that about this transparency sheet is because in between the transparency sheets, were sheets of paper. This was the sheet of paper, but it almost feels like an onion skin sheet of paper. It's really kind of neat. And all I did was I just went ahead and put the visuals, stickers, and I thought I'd just put it in here I don't know, I just thought it was kind of different, kind of neat. So spider. Then we've got this. This is from that book again. Backed it with some Amazon paper because I like the crinkly look of it. Dick and Jane. Here's another envelope, and then here is another little. This is from that paperback book. And I did the coffee dyed paper. Truly did that coffee dyed paper myself. And then this is the other side of that bobbing for apples. So, and a Dollar Tree Halloween card. Little visual there. Another altered paper clip here that is holding in this image from the book. Coffee dyed paper. That's that other side of that Richard Scarry. It's the other side of the Ideals. And then another, this is a time card, and then just a small tuck here. This I didn't leave open here. I left it open on this side. And these were pre-made. So because the little orange here, I went ahead and added your elements here and some writing room on the back. And then that's it. And here's your pocket in the back. And you have two things here. This is another image from that book. I'm telling you, that book was gold. If you guys see that book, grab it. And you're into the Halloween thing, because I know not everybody is. But if you are, that book is gold. I wish I had more information on it. But anyway, I backed this image onto that. And then this is, I went ahead and left the whole card. I wasn't going to. But my thought right now is for whoever purchases this book, I may just sign here instead of in the book. I might do that. That way you can cut this off if you want. It's up to you. So anyway, love this. Oh, one more thing. I did cover the back. This image is a Dollar Tree card. It's Mod Podged. Okay, so it's sealed. And there was nothing necessarily wrong with the back, but it was distracting. It was that same kind of, it's a newer little golden book. So it was just distracting. And I wanted the whole thing to look like Halloween. So that's why I covered it. And then put a little cluster there. Yeah. So that is it. My email will be in the description below. If you're interested, give me a shout and let me know. And thank you guys so much for coming along and for watching all my shorts on this Halloween journal. The shorts are really a lot of fun for me, but I really do appreciate the engagement that you guys always send me the sweetest messages when I do them. So thanks so much for that. Anyway, thank you again. Remember what I always say. I do hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I had making my first Halloween junk journal. Thanks again, guys. We'll chat soon. Bye.